Yeah, it all started with the quotes. It all started with the quotes. The conversation I used to listen, the greatest conversation I used to listen, then other people will quote out a certain verse or a certain line or a certain sentence. It all started with the quotes. The quotes are the ones that really inspired me most during a conversation, and I enjoy it when they were picked out or I picked them out when I was listening to different conversations, you know. And other people will quote out other people's quotes, you know, in social media, and that's how I got to learn faster, or that's how I become great faster. So I thought it's best that I also come up with my own quotes. That's how I came up with the quotes. That's how I came up with my script that is made up of 162 quotes. So from these quotes, I formulated the quotes first, then that's the kind of quotes that inspired me. They were in a book for a lot of years. I kept on coming up with these quotes. I kept on writing them down. I finally typed them down on my computer, then printed them. Then instead of just saying them out as quotes, I thought like, let me just say them out fully as a presentation so that they could be meaningful and that they could be as if like my conversation was out of the same very code, or that code was formulated from this conversation, when actually in real life the codes were created before. Unlike other people's conversation, you will get to pick out the code or codes after their conversation. But with me and this presentation, this presentation was based on the code. Fine, you might pick a lot of code or codes from what I have just said or presented, but it only started with one code. You might learn a lot from what I've just spoken, because I have taught myself a lot, I have read a lot, I have listened to a lot of audio books, I have watched a lot of videos that inspires and motivates, That's how I came up with this kind of skill, and I had these records that I've done there, you know what I'm saying? I used to rap before. I used to sing, the singing, the rapping. I must do it differently. That's how I came about doing this kind of thing, since it was going along with my field, what I want, which is becoming a leader. Now imagine a leader who is singing. Find the president of became a comedian, and what the president, the country which is fighting with Russia, became a comedian, and now he ended up becoming a president. So in short, me composing codes and implementing them turned me to be the greatest human being, as I kept on listening to my codes or what I have recorded. What I have recorded, it have played a biggest role in my life to leading to my growth, because it was already what I've wrote. So it was just about me talking about those codes more, elaborating more on them, you know what I'm saying? So you shall come up with whatever you can make, or you can take into action, so that you become the greatest human being. That's how you become great, or that's how you can become great. I believe in you. So it's up to you to believe in yourself, then you will be great. The way you think you will be great. That's it, basically.